nice to get the win, but would you like a little bit more work in your first game back?
Well, I'll take that. I mean, it's a good way to come back, and guys really made it easy for me. I don't know. I can't remember when I've been in a game like that. It was a crazy game and a little bit of everything. There's obviously a lot of goals, a lot of scoring, a lot of nice plays, and then the physical element that you don't really see every day in NHL. So I had a good seat for that. I mean, a lot of chances to catch a good fight, but it was a fun game, and like I said, good for me to kind of ease into the game and get back out there and just feeling comfortable, and they really helped me and made it easy for me.
I know you didn't get a whole lot of work, but how are you feeling, and how were you with your impressions of the game that you played?
Good, feeling really good. I'm happy that I at least got to make a few good stops and just play the full 60 minutes. I think that was the main goal. Just get that game conditioning, even though it was quite an easy game for myself. But anyways. I was just telling some of the guys that after the first period I was still tired, even though I think I had five shots or something like that. And I think it's just all that adrenaline and just being out there. But after that, it kind of settled down, and I was able to enjoy the game.
Were there any nerves for you, maybe right up front? I mean, obviously with only 5 shots, you kind of work through them. But was there any nerves going out the first time?
Yeah, I was a little bit. I was thinking about the game. It's been a long time, and obviously in your return, you want to do well, and you wanna bring something to the table and something on the ice. And so yeah, for sure, I was a little bit nervous, but I guess in a good way. It was fun. It was fun, and when I skated out for the first time, it was a nice feeling. Fans were great to me, and that obviously pumped me up, and it was fun.
And you're an ultimate competitor, obviously. You want to win every game, obviously, stop every shot. But were you able to enjoy the moment, maybe even in warm-ups at all?
Yeah, I did, for sure. I think I had to interact with the fans a little bit, and yeah, for sure. I took it all in, and it was fun. I mean, it's obviously great fun to be here and play a few games, but hopefully I'll stay healthy and be able to play in Nashville. So you never know. This might be my last time to play in Milwaukee, and you wanna take it all in and enjoy the moment.
Do you really need some more? I mean, you really need some more work on Sunday just to feel confident going back, or do you think you could push games to go back right now?
Well, if you ask me, I would always play. I could always play with Nashville, but this is. It's for my own good and for my own best. So I'm actually excited to play against Rochester and on Sunday. So hopefully, I don't want to jinx anything, but hopefully I get a few more shots, and so we'll see.
With everything you've been through the past year with your injuries and stuff like that, do you kind of appreciate playing a little bit more now than you did before, maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. You take it for granted so many times, and sometimes you go through a stretch of games and you don't realize that any time something could happen, and I mean it's good not to think about it too much. You can't really focus on worry about injuries or anything like that, but for sure it makes me appreciate being on the ice and being able to play, and for sure I had a blast tonight, and even feel even better now, since I don't have any symptoms and anything like that, and my body is feeling good, so that's a really good sign.
What's the next step you have to take on Sunday? Is it just getting more shots? I mean, what's the next thing that you're looking to progress?
Whatever game throws at me. I mean, you have to be ready for it, and I try not to think about it too much. I mean, there's some situations still that kind of throws me off. There's traffic and guys going back and forth, and like their goal, I kind of lost the puck there, and situations like that. I mean, you're gonna need a few games to get comfortable and get used to all the stuff like that. So in that way, the Sunday is gonna be good for me.
I'd asked you earlier this morning what you thought the fan response was going to be like. Pre-game skate, it was pretty loud. Coming out of the tunnel for the introduction is loud, but when you were introduced, it was a massive pop that really not heard this season for any Admiral when they've been introduced.
That felt great. I mean, I really appreciate it, and for sure made me feel welcome and made me feel great. And so, yeah, for sure. I mean, I had 3 really great, good years here, and I thought that I always had a good relationship with the fans, and I really appreciate their response.
At the beginning of the game, right before puck dropped, Leambus came over, kind of grabbed you with the shoulder pads and shook you a little bit. Like, what did he say to you?
I can't really, I don't know what he say. I mean, all the guys been so good to me. I mean, just kind of, just let's get it done, buddy, something like that. I mean, he's a warrior, that guy. I'm impressed. It's amazing. I don't know. He has a big set of